I want you to think about the last time you checked your account and felt nothing. Not panic, not excitement, just that flat, quiet disappointment. You've been doing the right things, saving a little, investing a little, skipping some comforts, and the number barely moves. It feels like pouring water into sand. If you've ever thought, this is too slow, this isn't working, I get it, I've been there. And honestly, that feeling doesn't mean you're bad with money. It means you're human. Most of us grow up believing effort should show up fast. You work hard, you expect a visible reward. That's how jobs work. That's how school works. That's how almost everything works. But compounding doesn't follow that emotional contract. Here's where people get tripped up. The early stage of compounding isn't growth, it's disbelief. I once followed the story of a guy named Jerry, not a finance influencer. He worked rotating shifts at a hotel front desk. Same paycheck every month. Same stress. He stayed consistent for almost a year. Then one day he looked at his balance and thought, that's it? And for a moment, he almost quit. Not because he was careless, but because the scoreboard was lying to him. Our brains expect progress to be linear. Do the work, see the result. Compounding doesn't move like a straight line. It crouches, it waits, and then it moves all at once. That's where the 8-4-3 rule comes in. Not as a trick, just as a lens. The idea is simple. In the first 8 years, most of what you see is your own effort, your deposits, your discipline. The growth feels slow because it is. The next 4 years, something shifts. The numbers start responding. Not dramatically, but noticeably. And then, in the final 3, the growth finally feels like growth. Not because you suddenly got smarter, but because time finally caught up. Jerry didn't change his income. He didn't optimize anything fancy. He just stopped judging progress too early.
That was the turning point. He realized compounding wasn't broken. His expectations were. When you see money this way, decisions soften. You stop asking, why isn't this working yet? And start asking, am I still in the early chapter? So, if you're applying this to real life, it's quieter than you'd expect. It looks like staying consistent even when it feels boring. Like not panicking when the balance dips. Like understanding that slow doesn't mean stuck. And before you go, if this made you feel a little calmer about money, take a second to like the video and subscribe. It really helps this channel reach people who need it. Also, I'm genuinely curious. Where are you watching from right now? And maybe the most important part. Progress doesn't need to impress you today to matter later. If you're still showing up, even imperfectly, you're not behind. You're just early.